big thing is the Sasuke recovery mission,
Yeah.
which, in my opinion, aside from the pain arc in Shippuden, I think this is the best. This is definitely the best arc in original like OG Naruto.
Mhm.
But out of the whole series, I think this is number 2.
Agreed. I mean,
it is.
Maybe, yeah.
It is excellent from start to finish.
Starts off with a banger. I mean, you see at the very beginning, you got on top of the hospital, Naruto and Sasuke charging at each other. Sengon Chidori, you're gonna see who's gonna win. Kakashi at the split second stops them both. Then towards the end, once they leave, Sasuke looks at the water tank and sees how the Chidori is just going to obliterate Sasuke. And you're like, dude, this is insane.
There's levels to this, man.
and then I think after that we get a little bit more into Kakashi's kind of backstory kind of ish, where he's sitting down with Sasuke, and Kakashi and Sasuke's like, why don't you have it where imagine having everybody you love killed in front of you or something like that. And Kakashi's like, it's an interesting theory, but I hate to ruin your mood, but it's already been to the test because everybody I love is already dead. That was a pretty good it was pretty nice to see inside Kakashi's backstory and everything like that.
Definitely a mic drop moment for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No,
even though Sasuke does not, he does not appreciate it.
It's after that hospital scene where Sasuke and Naruto fight, Kakashi talks to Jiraiya like, "You really taught Naruto the Rasengan? Where does Kakashi get the right? He taught Sasuke the Chidori before the Chunin exam even finished."
That was because he was fighting Gaara. That was why he taught Sasuke that technique.
Oh, God. Excuses.
No, it's not an excuse. It's a reason. There's a difference between an excuse and a reason. He wouldn't have been able to compete otherwise. I mean, Gaara would have no-diffed him if he didn't have the Chidori.
I mean, he kind of did no diff regardless.
Yeah, well,
it was no diff anyways.
But Sasuke got bailed out because Orochimaru decided to attack the village.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, isn't this the arc where the boys gather and they all go to find Sasuke, or am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the recovery, and then they chase after the Sound 4.
Mm-hmm.
And Choji has to fight the big guy. I don't remember his name. And Neji fights the spider guy.
Yeah.
And then Shikamaru fights, Kiba fights the two-headed guy. And then Shikamaru takes on whoever was the girl.
Yeah. It was the music girl.
With the flute.
Yeah, music girl.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then Naruto got the bone boy.
So did Rock Lee.
Yeah. The only name I remember is Kimimaro, and he was the bone guy.
Yeah.
Kimimaro was dope. Goat. He was so strong, Kishimoto had to nerf him with an illness.
Yeah. I mean, during this arc, I feel I mean, when I was watching it, I remember seeing Choji in his fight. I remember after seeing it done, I thought Choji was dead. I'm like, he got introduced to this dude and he's gonna die, and already, I was getting sad. I was like, the way he was talking, he was like, Dad, I love you guys. I made great friends. All this. I'm seeing butterflies fly in front of his face. He's on his way to heaven. I'm like, yo, what is happening?
I thought the same thing.
And then moments later, oh, he's alive. He's good. Just need some chips. He'll be fine.
Yeah, I really wish Kishimoto would have just stuck to one of the deaths. Just one of them. Choji would have been the one to stick to because he's the most insignificant out of the
and he's still insignificant.
4 or 5. He married a baddie though. So
well, that's all that matters.
Respect. Amen.
All right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
But the fights were all good. I'm glad that they couldn't win. If that makes sense. They're just not strong enough. Most of them were Genin except Shikamaru. So I fully enjoyed that they had to rely on the Sand Ninjas coming in, except maybe Choji. I think he might have actually done it by himself.
Yeah, Choji was able to.
I think Choji and Neji were both able to do it by themselves.
Yes.
Yes,
Neji,
and then
Neji ended up surviving.
Yeah.
And then Gaara
barely.
helped Rock Lee beat Kimimaru, and then Kankuro helped. Who did Kankuro help? Oh, he helped. Oh, Shino. I totally forgot about Shino.
Oh my gosh,
I forgot about
I
Shino.
forgot about that.
Dude,
Yeah.
totally
Significant.
forgot about him.
I mean, insignificant.
See, this is the problem with Naruto. Like, they have all these characters, but they don't do anything to like have recognition.
We haven't mentioned Shino in like how many episodes? How many minutes of
What did
episode?
Shino even do?
He hasn't been mentioned once.
He had those cool glasses.
He did have cool glasses.
And that's it.
So something funny about Shino. So when I first started watching, I was watching in dub because I wanted to hear it in English, and because the dub is better. And I was listening, but then at a certain point in Shippuden, I think I was watching on Netflix at the time, but the dub just cut off. Like they didn't have it after that. So I was like, you know what? I'll give it a try. I'll try to watch it in sub. And Shino's voice was the first one that I heard. Like that was the first voice in the next episode, and I was like, nope, can't do it. And I turned it off and went to like I think it was Anywave, like to watch it in the dub. I have
some bad news for you fellas. Shino was on a special mission, so he was not actually in the recovery mission.
Oh, really?
He was there though. Wasn't
he? Did we just create it?
No, you're right. I'm thinking of something else.
Wow.
Dang it, I'm thinking of something else. What am I thinking of? Because I remember him taking on Kankuro and then like absolutely.
That's the exam.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking of something totally different then.
Didn't Kankuro help Kiba?
Yeah.
And Tamari helped.
It's been a long time. A lot of episodes.
Yeah.
So forgive us for saying something that might be not right. So.
And if you want to, if it offended you so much, you can join our Discord and flame us as much as you'd like. The link is in our bio. We'd love to have you, even if it's just to make fun of us.
Yeah, we'd love to hear the Shiba fanboys.
Yeah.
Any Shino fanboys out there, come on.
Also, if you want to know where you can watch Naruto in dub, you know where to find it. Also, you can also come ask us on the Discord too. We can give you some places to go to. There's several different options.
We've got all the links.
Stop with the advertising.
anyway. But yeah, I think the Sasuke recovery arc is by far like aside from Pain's invasion, I think it's the best arc.
And we haven't even
finished covering it with.
Yeah, we didn't even cover
we're just starting to be honest.
No, I know. Yeah. I was just saying, like it's so good.
Oh yeah. Honestly, second favorite. It might be my favorite. No, Pain is still better.
AJ, what do you think about the final fight in this arc?
I mean, even start? Honestly, where do I even start with this fight? It was peak from start to finish. Like seeing how Naruto in his like little Nine Tails form versus Sasuke with his like curse mark type of form, going at each other. Like it was just a peak fight from start to finish. And I mean, towards when we got to the end where Sasuke like was right there, able to kill Naruto, then you see like his curse marks start to act up. Like, oh, I can't even do this. And he just goes away and leaving Naruto in the rain by himself. I mean, like, it was just a great way to end that whole entire fight. Then being able to lead on to where Naruto's, like, goes off to training with Jiraiya and everything like that. Like, that's a great, like, transition, in my opinion. He now has, like, a clear goal in his mind to get Sasuke back in the village.
Yeah. The fight itself, some of the best choreography in all of Naruto, I think. They went hard. Even back in 2000, they went hard. I was shocked at some of the combos they were delivering, some of the moves. They did a Rasengan versus Chidori, I think again. It was like a big black ball, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, because that was in his like cursed form too. when
Mhm.
he upgraded. And it was like
Yep.
it was like a black Chidori. It was
Oh yeah.
super duper uber dope.
Yep. It was, my favorite fight. Obviously, back in the OG Naruto, very hard to upstage. Having Kakashi be the one to carry Naruto back, very nice. Kind of Naruto's ascension up into the good versus Sasuke's descent. Kind of his parallels. You gotta love it.
And that's something we've seen the entire series was the parallel between Sasuke and Naruto.
Yeah,
Yep.
kind of. I like Kina reaches a culmination point with this fight, with this arc. So yeah, a really really good arc. I'd say top 3 to be honest. Naruto, even Shippuden.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely top 3.
We really
I'm
haven't
actually-
covered much.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
We haven't really covered much of Naruto's Jinchuriki forms. My God.
Jinchuriki.
They happen. I think this is like the third time or second time it happened when he kind of delves into his power. The first one obviously was in the first arc, and then this one when he gets that power boost after Sasuke thought he killed him. So it was a really good fight. It's a good arc to go back and watch.
Absolutely.
You know how many
Yeah.
tails he has during this fight? Is it 2 or 3?
I think it was 3, if I remember
Okay.
Was
correctly.
it 3?
I remember
It might have even been
Shippuden.
4.
I remember in Shippuden
No.
when Jiraiya is talking
Oh, wait,
about
it
his
was 4.
near-death experience. I don't remember how many tails he said
Yeah.
that he almost got killed by of Naruto.
I think that was 6.
Was 6?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
Okay, I thought it was less than 6. I wasn't sure. I thought it was like 5. 4.
I don't remember.
But yeah,
No, it was actually just one tail.
really,
Only one?
Yeah.
just 1? Wow.
Power scaling, baby. Power
Yeah,
scaling,
one tail.
baby.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So Jiraiya was almost killed by Naruto in 4 tails mode.
Okay.
Yes.
Only 4? That's
Only 4.
crazy.
That kind of makes sense. So then, I guess like when he's going to with Gara and them, does he get to like 5? Shippuden when he goes like the Sand Village and everything. I think he might get to 5.
No, I don't think he gets up. I think he gets to 3 on that arc.
At some
I don't
point, he
think he
gets
gets up
up to 4, I think. Like, it makes a point, like saying, "Oh, Jiraiya almost got killed by 4,"
Well, I
and
think
and then they show it. I think something like that, maybe.
I think they showed him attacking and Jiraiya being hurt and the scar, but not much outside of that.
Yeah.
And then when he was fighting Orochimaru and kind of went crazy, I think that was just 3 tails. I don't remember
I don't
specifically.
remember.
But that was
There's so many.
Once
Once
later.
again, there's so many details, so many foreshadowings.
Yeah,
Also,
lots of
kind of hard to
details.
messes with you once you watch it all, because you think of what happens in the future actually instead of what is actually shown at some point. Yeah, it is what it is, I
It was
guess.
only 2 tails for the Kazakage retrieval.
Oh, wow.
Man, we were all over the place.
I was
We
gonna
thought
say,
it was
Yeah.
it feels so weird, though. But I mean, hey,
Yeah, it truly feels.
it's been ages since we watched it, so yeah,
That's
bear.
true.
No. Overall, the original Naruto is one. It shows itself to be one of the. It deserves to be called one of the big 3, and it's why it's in a lot of people's top 5. Really.
So,
Yeah.
you guys think OG is better than?
There's a lot of people that actually like. I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
I was just
Go on,
asking,
AJ.
do you guys
I'm sorry.
think OG is better than Shippuden?
No, Shippuden is better.
Okay,
I
because
was
a lot
gonna
of
say
people
that.
think OG is better, and I'm like, do you? But no.
No,
Yeah.
Shippuden is better for 2 reasons: Madara and Obito. That's all. That's all you need. And pain.
Yeah.
Totally forgot to say pain. Those three things.
There's just so much more depth in Shippuden that it doesn't compare, unfortunately. If Kishimoto was a better writer at the time, no offense to him, he did very well. But if he was a better writer at the time when he wrote Naruto and actually went in depth with, I don't know, Sakura, because she barely got any screen time, I feel like, in Shippuden, in OG Naruto. Because Sakura is a character that's always had wasted potential. Her parents are not ninjas. They're not shinobi. They're just regular people. But she still enrolled in the shinobi school and became, I forget what they call female shinobi. There's a word for it.
Kunoichi.
Yes. Oh yeah. I can't pronounce it. Kunoichi.
Yeah.
So she's an inspirational story of a bit, but you don't know that at all. There's no depth. You have to go into light novels written. I'm not even sure if they're written by Kishimoto to find that out. It's just
and they're written much later too. Yeah.
Yeah. So as a whole, Shippuden is better, but once you combine the two, it's a very good series through and through.
I agree. And I think after the recovery mission, I think the only thing that really happens is, besides filler, is Naruto goes off with Jiraiya to learn the Rasengan.
Yeah, I think we see
to learn the Mega Rasengan, not just the Rasengan, the Mega Rasengan.
Yeah.
I think we see like each of the big three, like they're who they're going to be going under, and like because we see Sakura is going to be learning under Tsunade, if I'm not mistaken, during that time. Then Sasuke's with Orochimaru, as we already know. Naruto with Jiraiya. You see what their plans are and everything. So yeah,
which is really cool. Which is really cool because all three of them, part of Team 7, are going under the 3 Sannin, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Which just leaves about 100 episodes of filler.
Yeah.
135.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just under 100 episodes of filler for the rest of Naruto, which needs to have a conversation, but I don't think it's one that we'll have today.
But that is not a conversation for us to get too deep into.
If you're watching Naruto, and I know a lot of us we didn't know better because it was one of the first animes we watched as a whole. We just kept on watching, think it was all part of the same plot. I'm sorry to those who've done the same mistake as we. It's tough. And I only picked it up like around episode 200. I realized, oh my god, this stuff is pointless. Why am I still doing this?
Yeah, when I started watching the Star Village, I was like, hold on a minute, this can't be real. Something tells me this ain't real. But some of them are good.
I was oblivious, so I was like, yes, I love it. I mean, this is awesome.
More content.
Yeah, I was like,
more trash. This is where J developed the trash.
Yeah. Naruto helped me develop the taste for trash. Thanks, Naruto.
A lot of the filler episodes tends to ruin any female protagonist, I think. I feel like whenever I watch filler for this stuff, I'm always just watching Naruto get abused by whichever female they're tagging along with. 10-10, Hinata. Well, maybe not Hinata because he liked him, but 10-10 or Sakura just absolutely beating the pulp out of him. Come on, guys.
I mean,
really?
Yeah.
Have the I think there's a little filler with Ino and Naruto, and I remember because I just watched it on TikTok, and it was like Ino trying to be a princess or whatever like that, faking to be a princess, and Naruto is like acting like an idiot, and I just remember him peeing off a roof, and it just acting like rain. That's all I remember, and I was like, "What is this?" I was like, this is what I used to like. This is the filler I enjoyed. What was I?
What was wrong with me?
5 years ago, or not 5, like 10 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah,
I forgot about Ueno existence, to be honest.
Well, she doesn't really do a lot until Shippuden.
Yeah,
she has like a rivalry with Sakura. Then they punch each other, and then she goes bye for like 600 episodes or something.
fair enough.
And then she becomes important because of her jutsus later in the war arc. But that is for a different episode.
Oh, also, I just wanted to say something because Chites brought it up a little bit earlier. How the people like Sasuke and Naruto were going with like their fellow leaders that were also the three Sannin. It's also interesting how the three Sannin were also Team 7 as well beforehand. So then Sasuke and Naruto were Team 7. And then Kakashi and all his was also Team 7. I mean, that's a little bit further ahead in Shippuden, but I think that was a pretty nice touch, seeing how they were all Team 7 and how always one of them turns evil. I mean, it's just how it is, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess Team 7 is just unlucky.
I thought there's only one female on the three Team 7s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
one that's always wanted to be a Hokage.
One of them becomes a donut. One of them becomes a gambler.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Oh my god.
And then I'm trying to remember what the other one was.
Oh man.
The other one becomes useless. There we go, yeah.
Yeah,
man, great characters, Kishimoto.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's for the Shippuden. Talk about Rin.
Yeah.
We'll definitely need to go do like a deep dive into Obito because he is one of my favorite characters ever.
He could be a whole entire episode by himself.
Yeah. But anyway, I think that is going to pretty much wrap up this episode of the podcast. Thank you for listening. We hope you've enjoyed. Just like always, if you'd like to join us and give us some ideas for the podcast or just talk to us, the link is in our bio to the Discord. We would love to have you. Leave a comment down below if you have any ideas for future episodes, or if you want to tell us what we're doing great, if you want to tell us what we're doing wrong. We would love to hear your input, good or bad.